I was trained to teach the Chinese how to handle gun, grenade, machine gun, and that was my job. I was going to high school when I know a lot of my friends, Caucasian friends, all joined up. And I said, how come you join up? They said, if you join up early, you can get into the branch that you want. So I said, otherwise you ended up in the infantry. So I said, oh, in that case, I'd rather join up because we'll be called up anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's the reason why I joined up. But I laugh when I see it after training, we all ended up in the infantry. I remember when I was in basic training, we met a British captain, and he interviewed us. He told us that we want you to be trained for guerrilla warfare. It's very dangerous. Myself, in my heart, tell me, don't volunteer. But my mouth said, yes. The reason I did that, I didn't want them to think I was a coward. I was scared, but I volunteered, all right? And after training, the war in Europe was coming to an end, and they asked for a volunteer for the Pacific Force. They call it the Tiger Force. So I volunteered for that force, and we were trained by American. We found out later that as a Canadian soldier, we have to change completely. We have to fight under the American control. So we used their Grand Rifle, Browning machine gun, all their gunnery. The only thing we wear Canadians is our uniform. We were trained using American and trained to fight under the American command. I know when I joined up, I didn't have any problem with discrimination. I'm just one of the boys. They accept me like a soldier. I don't recall anybody that say anything negative to me. So for the first time in my life, I didn't face any discrimination.
So you found that when you were a soldier, you were accepted more readily than on the regular streets in Vancouver, for instance,
Yeah.
as a Canadian?
When I would have a uniform, they accept me as equal. There never was any discrimination, and that is one time in my life I can do whatever I like as a Chinese. But I was indirectly a Canadian, so I was a soldier and they accept me. After the war, I took up accounting, and they told me that if you take accounting, it's next to the cooking school. You can get a full course meal for 20 cents. When we finished, in about 6 months, everybody got a job except me. I sat on the unemployment insurance for 18 months. Nobody would hire Chinese. So one day, one of the consular, the veteran consular, come to me and he said, Mr. Wong, you have to train something else. Nobody would hire you as an accountant. And I said, no, that's where I train. I'm trying to stick it out. Eventually, the veteran did some survey. He told me that in Chinatown, there's no accountant. So why don't you look after Chinese business? I told him, I don't know anything. I'm just took up bookkeeping. I don't know. But the consul told me, he said, don't worry. Don't let them know you know nothing. Just write it down. We'll teach you how to do it. So that's how I started as the first account in Chinatown. I started in 1950. And my son now taking it over, of course. He doesn't face any discrimination now. My children and grandchildren are now going to school. They enjoy their life. As far as I know, there's no discrimination. They are there. I never heard of them say anything bad. They were accepted, and I'm glad that we have went to war, and we make a better life for them.